Puff his ass, got a bag and almost made it out. They eating now. Trying to mess around, bunch of clowns. 4 o'clock, 50 block. They ain't know that nigga made for cloud.
Welcome to Jacksonville, Alabama, a hidden gem a few miles from the border of Georgia and home to the Gamecocks of Jacksonville State, where these fans are fired up for this showdown about to play out on Burgess Snow Field. And this with two teams from Conference USA squaring off in a weekday clash to set the table for the weekend ahead. As we'll see, the Liberty Flames taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Jacksonville State Gamecocks. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Gamecocks will put total leather and we'll get started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22.
My full chat. Let me get right.
So Liberty's offense is on the field for the first time today.
I got my ass whooped last game, chat.
Western
Kentucky.
David, how does the guy bounce
Rip the
back
new
from a
one.
game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football.
See, they
over,
talking about that shit. Burn the tape.
How do you bounce back?
He said my QB look bad, man. Nigga had 1 pick and like 20 touchdowns up until last game. Now he got what, like 5 picks, I think.
To another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was 2 big things. I think one, he was
I would do
aggressive.
4
He was trying
or
to
3
force
picks.
the
I'm not
big
sure.
play to happen when there were other
You don't get it
completions
right,
to
chat.
be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him
God
also
damn.
have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They
That's
need
what
to
we
get
on?
that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace
out
here
there.
early and turn the page from what happened the last time.
So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8.
See what they doing. End zone.
Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. He's going to come up about
Crazy.
5 yards short of the line to gain. The Flames decide to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. So Jacksonville State's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Just those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. When you're going back,
get the fuck out of here.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the tight end. From the shotgun, they'll run it.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
They'll go right back to it. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Deep shot to the end zone.
Come on, bro.
Downfield. Makes the grab at the 6-yard line. It's first and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Trying play action. Let's it fly. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Grab the short pass to put the 6.
Damn, chat.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the
My defense so ass.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Breaks into the open. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Banks. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
And the Flames in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. He's taking the shot.
Where the fuck was you throwing it, bro? You threw it too far.
And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's just excellent cover. Man, cover 1, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it in the tight windows if it's not there.
Nigga trucked the shit out of him, bro.
Gets the interception. Bad
Ahead.
decision by the QB there.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestled
Nigga
it to the
trucked the
ground.
shit out of him.
Halfway
God
there on first
damn.
down, it's 2nd and 5. Off play action. Quickly out to the tight end.
No, I should have went over there.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
And the Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Oh, the speed, the acceleration, the elusiveness, and he's down to the 43. The Gamecocks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield.
Good fucking throw, bro.
Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off
Killing my
the play.
defense, bro.
And the Gamecocks are moving quickly.
Worst
down
team in the
field.
conference. This shit is crazy.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3.
Can we get in the end zone, please? Come on, let's go. Wake the fuck up.
And now the lead is even bigger. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away.
Wake the fuck up,
And
offense.
no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5.
He ain't spot them niggas shit.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes 2nd down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it, still in a great position, ready to stay ahead of the chains.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. The Flames come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He might want another play. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Banks. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. And the Flames come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to the ground game on the left. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
1st down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
Caught over the middle, it's Banks. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on 1st down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the grab, it's Banks. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Flames with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Here comes the Heat. Got it set up on the outside. Oh, better look out. Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Offside. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He'll do it himself. Knocked down.
I was thinking it's the other quarterback. I'm bugging.
How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the 1st quarter stats.
And no dominance. Let's cut into this lead.
So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Might be calling a hot route. 2nd down, he'll throw it.
Damn, he played that shit well. I thought he was going with the other receiver. Yo, these niggas is on my head top.
Gonna try to pop one on the screen. Smashes ahead.
Yo, bro, we can't do nothing with these niggas, bro.
Get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off the RPO, complete. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent
Shit is
pickup.
sad, bro. This shit is sad.
And the Gamecocks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Got it behind the line. It's Savage. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short.
Oh my God.
He's got room. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. The Gamecocks are moving.
How is they 1-7 then? If they this good? Oh, we just fucking bad.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. And the Gamecocks kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Oh, I didn't see him.
And they finally
I moved.
But it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and goal.
Boy, they got these niggas looking elite, bro. We can't even get a
Movement
touchdown.
from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
2 runs, and this defense has been physical, giving up absolutely nothing. Palmer, what's your passing play I think you go to here?
No, I like moving the pocket at this point, Pollock, and also maybe thinking about the tight end on a crossing route. Kind of get
Thank you, bro.
And come out the other side.
They won't let him in. He had a nose for that end zone, but he will be stopped short. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Let's see uprights. Good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, take a peek at what's happening in this interesting battle in the MAC. Eastern Michigan is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. They're trailing by just 4 to Kent State. The MACtion never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got it down the left side. There he goes.
Give me something.
He eluded the defense, and he'll take
Give me
it
something.
away. Touchdown, Liberty.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's
Give me
critical,
something.
David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he's going to try to return this one. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He'll pull it down and run.
I love it. The defense brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz, get to him, try to speed up the processor just a little bit, force the scramble, no damage done. Nice job by this defense making him think really quickly and make a decision.
Damn, he ran right past that shit.
Smashes through the tackle. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and give up that pass.
Yo, how the fuck?
There he goes to the left.
Yo.
To the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this
man. Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football.
Looking for the end zone.
Yo!
Makes the grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Jesus fucking me up.
Try to add another to their lead. The defense just lost track of it. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
Or it was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy wide open.
Let's go.
Makes a move. He's got an alley. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense, we always talk about offense, but man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
And he made the extra point without problem. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he's coming out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on home. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Finally, a defense. Looks like they're able to break serve here. These offenses have been up and down the field now, these last two drives apiece, scoring points. But the sack right there finally puts an end to that, we think. Setting up fourth down, and that might be a major play so far in this game to give them a lot of momentum moving forward.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Defense wants to bring the heat. Caught in the backfield, it's Williamson. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the Gamecocks will call on their punt team. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground cover to pick up the first. And the Flames can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Catch in the middle, it's Banks. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, the drag routes put in this playbook to fight against man-to-man coverage. So there you see the receiver using his speed, working his way across the field. He gets separation on the DB, trying to trail him, makes the catch, turns it upfield for the first.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Right on the money. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. Touchdown, Flames! Better fasten those seatbelts. These offenses are cruising.
That touchdown pass at the end of the half is really going to help out this quarterback's confidence. The extra point's going to give them the lead. You got to feel good heading in at halftime. When you're up on the scoreboard, expect them to keep throwing it around in the 2nd half.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. Now you find find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision making.
One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. To the ground with the back. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Jacksonville
Back
for an
in the
entertaining
game, at
first
least.
half than you? And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's head back to the guys at JSU Stadium.
Flames will kick it off to start the second half. Bringing it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on home. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success, and so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
I'll tell you, this running back, he is running behind an offensive line that is playing in unison right now, doing a great job communicating pre-snap. They're getting hats on hats in the run game.
Using his legs, it's Williamson.
Get the fuck out of here. Yo. Who is this nigga, bro?
Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
Yeah, defensively, you better be ready to run east and west when you're playing.
That's not even this. Yo, nah, every back like that on 18? The fuck out of here, bro.
To the right side for a big play.
Gives it on the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
They just got a bunch of elite running backs.
Mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3
Get there.
4, and
Get there, big man.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
I know it. Oh, he overthrew him. That's why I sent you over there, bro. Changed my fucking play.
Hit the ground very often for this guy in this game, right? He's even still, after that incompletion, over 80% throwing, which is key. Because last game he was under 50% on his throws. He went back to work, worked on his fundamentals, and that's really showing up here.
They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. They'll run it from the gun. Turning it on. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he gets...
Oh, he found a space on the right. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you can tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that route.
Might be changing the route. To the air on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Banks. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Looking for a crease. It's Coleman. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. And the Flames come to the line with a new set of downs. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Banks to grab. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Liberty.
Well, when you've got a quarterback that has this type of ability, there's no question what your strategy is going to be week in, week out, right? They want to throw the football. They want to hurt you with their ability to push it downfield through the air. 3 passing TDs in this one already.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. Michigan State is ahead in East Lansing, but that's not exactly Kenneth Walker III out there running the ball. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 10 over Wisconsin. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And the defense was locked in. You could tell they saw it. They reacted right away. Got the running back on the ground immediately.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Now the play fake. Grabbed behind the line. It's Glover. He steps out of bounds, a couple of yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18 after that pickup. 3rd down coming up after that completion. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Pressure in his face, and he lets him fly.
You just love to see that from the quarterback. I know it's a big 3rd down, and more than anything, you want to throw a completion, keep your offense on the field. But when the defense wins and nobody's open, you got to just tip your hat, throw it away. And now a big decision coming up on 4th down.
Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to go up top on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Banks. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down.
And a play like that, that seems routine, but it only works if the quarterback can get the ball out on time and out in front of the wide receiver. That allows the receiver to keep separation from the defender, and the ball hits him in stride.
The quick out. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Fires to the tight end. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. The Flames trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw. Flips it out on the screen. Touchdown Flames! And they take it in for 6 more points. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. If this dude were a kitchen knife, you would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
He woke the fuck up, offense and defense.
I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Going right to work up top. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
Got his man downfield. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Final minute now of the third quarter. The give from the gun.
Oh, I hit my own man.
And perhaps a touchdown save.
That was crazy.
It gets him down at the 37.
Boom, I had him.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
The Gamecocks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Caught in the backfield, it's Glover. He goes out of bounds after picking up a few at the 35-yard line.
Hit them legs, man.
My old coach said, you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, never complain.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Let's it fly deep downfield.
Nigga push me out the way. Good shit.
Jacksonville State.
I don't know how I ended up behind her.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing them go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 35-yard pass for 6. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. This should be the last play of the quarter. Looking for room, it's Coleman. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. That is the final play of the quarter, and guys, Liberty has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So the final period starts with a second down play. Give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
They'll go to the ground. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here?
Wide open on the right. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Liberty! That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And the returner is stopped. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on home. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Looking downfield on 1st down. A little screen to the running back.
This nigga, what the
Didn't have
fuck?
much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk
Tackle
about.
him forward. We had him, bro.
It'll be a 1st down as he gets into the 24-yard line. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down.
Good D, Moss.
Quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
And how about this young fella? They're slinging the pill, man. His completion percentage is through the roof. Dude, he's over 80% right now. Everything he's throwing is working, using the whole field, using multiple receivers. He looks like a different cat from what we've seen all throughout the season.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
He finds a soft spot in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Gamecocks headed quickly to the line.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these 1st downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry. But they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
To the air on 1st down. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few.
Gonna have to design something a little bit better than that, fellas. I mean, you're throwing the football, you get 1 yard, and that was not an easy catch, by the way. He toe-tapped, made sure he got his foot down, but I don't know if that was worth it for a 1-yard gain.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to throw again. Got it in the middle, it's Jefferson. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Gamecocks had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Grab behind the line. It's Williamson. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. The Gamecocks didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, looking for the score. And this one will be stopped for no gain. If they can get it in here, we could have a thrilling end to this game. It is 3rd and goal. Oh, they're after
Damn, I was there. I over pursued it.
Touchdown, Jacksonville State.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
And he added the extra point. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. Coming out with it, it's West. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. You gotta believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9.
Got him. It's over.
The short hands, it's Banks. At the 40, there he goes. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Flames come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Keeps looking downfield. The short hands, it's Banks. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Every single week, defenses know who's going to get the ball thrown to them, but they can't stop him. With that last catch, he now has over 1,000 yards receiving on the air.
Power football with the run. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.
Well, that's just tough, hard-nosed running. You need 1 yard to get, let the running back figure it out.
The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Flames. They push out that lead a bit and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Jacksonville State has... And the Gamecocks will go to work. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, you know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect it.
Makes the grab onside. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down to the 41. Looking to throw on 1st down.
Good deal.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Complete to the right. There he goes.
Slow ass nigga. That's why he hit backward.
But he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Give him 6 and give them a chance with the late touchdown still alive in this one.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
The hands team out there to avert disaster, and so they do. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
The Flames will try to run off the clock in the final minute. On the move is the 30. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
It's got to be tough right now on defense. You need to find a way to get a stop, and you haven't been able to do that in the fourth quarter. You've been giving up points. You just gave up a touchdown in the last drive. You need a turnover. You need to do something right now to stop this momentum.
And the Flames, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. He wants to change this route. Dropping back, it's Hout. Makes the grab on the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They'll run play action. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
He's got him. And that is how we will wrap this one up. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
Yeah, it's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good. So many ways to hurt you. And you saw